Welcome to this amazing tutorial from Nick White. So today we'll be talking on glass effects. So let's dive in. So I'm making use of Affinity Studio. So here's the glass effect. So let's clone something like this. First of all, you open your Affinity browser, then drop your design. Then let's click on the image entirely from our folder. Let's see which of the image we use, which image. Okay, let's use this image of Sabi Bobo. Okay, Sabi Bobo. You hold left click and drag to your Affinity browser. You hold the image, left click, drag to Affinity browser, then drop. There are two ways on doing this. You can click either on the place 2, then you look for your Sabi Bobo image or any of the image you really want to use, but just get Sabi Bobo. So I'll use Sabi News, then click on it. Then you see this kind of icon, you can drag how large you want your image to be, depending on how you drag. So I make use of Gemini AI to generate this image of Sabi Bobo. So the next thing first and foremost, we have our image, yes, our Sabi Bobo image. Then you go to your triangle tools, and where you see your triangle tool, ellipse, rounded triangle. What we're using here is the rounded triangle. We click on it, click. Then you create a round triangle with holding a perfect triangle. You hold shift. No, you hold shift and drag to just scale one side, but you want the perfect triangle, you hold control to scale from the center. But we're scaling from the side, so we're holding on shift, then you drop. Now press V, a shortcut to go back to your move tool. So before we begin doing anything here, let's work on this guy. Now is the move tool itself. But pretty sure okay, I want it. You should need to be on top of this. So these are all these corners. You can see anything, it's just blank because I don't put any color on it. So let's just fill it up with a red color and give it 100% opacity. So this is how triangle this look like when we first brought it from the triangle tool. So before we move on, let's change this opacity to opacity to 0. Opacity 0. Let's give it a little bit of stroke white, so you can see it's a little bit stroke white. Let's click here, white stroke. So this let's give it just 12%, 12 pixel. Okay, 2 pixel. Let's give it 2 pixel. Then you come down here. Go to now before we do the layout, we have to duplicate our Sabi Bobo image. You click on Sabi Bobo, Control J, shortcut for duplicating on Affinity Y. You can also do it. There's 2 ways to do it, or more than 2 ways. You can 3 ways to do this. You can Control J, you can Control C and Control V to paste, and you can Alt drag. But want it to be in the same position. That's one making of Control J. Then you drag your Sabi Bobo image inside the rounded image, inside it that way. So this Sabi Bobo is inside. So this Sabi Bobo we put inside here. We'll turn it into a gradient, a blur background. So we'll give it a blur background. You just click on pixel. You go to new life filter layer. Then you click on blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, this is how the Gaussian blur look like. So we're including the cost of the Gaussian blur. So you watch, see the difference. There's a big difference now. See it again, let's do it again. This is the Sabi Bobo image. Then let's increase. Watch how it's blurring. It's already looking, giving us that glassy effect already without doing anything yet. But what's have to do more things on it? Okay, we're done with this. Then you click on the rounded triangle. After clicking on the rounded triangle, you go to your layers effects. So the first we're using in the layers for using the embodiment level. So you click on embodiments, click, then you draw each duration down. Then we could take it to embellishment. So change the scale of the perspective to this, not linear, just do something moving, looking feel alive. So you can edit it on the angle you want. That's what I love about Affinity. You really have it to move it on the angle you want. Okay. So let's keep on moving. So much to let's use inner. Now inner to boring. So let's give it outer. Increase it now, let's not do it too much. Just don't give it that but then it is the smooth end, it should be very, very smooth. Okay, so give it a little bit shadow, let's give it a little bit. Okay, always okay. Then you go to your glow, I just let this glow, you make my design look more glowish. So you can see this. Let's also give it a white. So I can look like it lost effect. Okay, let's drag it down a little bit. So let's follow for the design price close. Looking at it now this way and having that glassy effect here. Then next thing you want to do is just I'm too lazy to rewrite the text. Let's just copy the and paste it. You hold down your odds. I'm using the odd method now. then go to your savable image, control shift, page up. So bring it up to the page, then expand. Boom. You can see this savable white cloth is affecting the text here. So let's change the color of the text to something different. Let's give it a bluish color. No, let's do it applying the text itself. Blue color. Then voila. These are glass effects. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. To expect this, I'll say we'll just right click everything, go to export. Export as a PNG. Let's give it a name. Glass effects. Effects. So because I already have graph effects here already, let's give it effects. So by exporting, let's just hold on for a minute. If you export, I'll be patient on that.